Hey, my name's Sam. If you're looking for help in your settlement, I'm your guy. And I've got two of them. Helping hands, helping feet, helping ears. For, when you need a good listener. I've got everything you need. I'm a jack of all trades. And I know what you're thinking. That also means I'm a master of none. But what do you want a master for anyway? A person like that probably has a huge ego and spends all day letting everyone know about it. Whereas me, I'm not just low maintenance. I am no maintenance. You won't even know I'm here. I think so. It's been a while, but you know what they say. It's just like riding a bike. Just ignore the fact that I've never actually ridden one. Metaphorically, I've done it 1,000 times. Point is, I can help fix things, play things, and even tell a bad joke. You already know that much. Thank you. This will give me the chance to help a lot of people. I really appreciate it. Hey, boss. All right, what do you want to know? Honestly, I'm mostly self-taught. I've always learned better by doing instead of reading. Plus, I found there's no better teacher than necessity. So I learned how to fix a furnace because I didn't want to freeze to death. And I learned how to make a generator because no power means no furnace. But that means a lot of my knowledge is really specific. If you ask me to do something like fix a hairdryer, you might as well be asking me to build a spaceship. Well, if my job depends on it, I can give it a shot. Necessity is the mother of invention, right? Don't know who said it, but I'm guessing their boss had slightly lower goals in mind. My ma and I used to move around a lot. We never had a place we called home. I remember I was about 10 years old when I met this other kid at a junkyard. He offered to teach me how to fix up old radios, and we'd sell them for 50 caps apiece. So the first one I got working, I turned the dial, and out comes this song about West Virginia. Best song I ever heard. And ever since then, I've always wanted to visit. I mean, yeah, I get that it's just a song, but you never know. Maybe it's got a point. And this place right here is where I belong. Not that it matters now, but I've always had this dream of becoming a rock star. And maybe in some alternate universe where the world didn't turn to shit, that dream might have had a chance. But I've seen the posters, and well, there aren't a lot of people who look like me. Maybe. I like to think music is something that unites people. And maybe in this world, it doesn't matter what I look like, just how I play. But I guess that was the old world. From now on, we get to make our own rules. It's funny. Ma always said the world would end before I got my first real gig. Turns out she was right. Well, when you're a junkyard kid, pretty much any piece of scrap can make music. And if you've got nothing else, you can always just blow into a bottle. But my first, it was a little hand instrument. Yup, I took a mousetrap and some bobby pins and made myself a makeshift piano. I called it the thumbiano because you played the pins with your thumbs and thumped the wood like a drum. And I could play it like nobody's business until it cracked and fell apart from all the thumping. Oh, no. I know I poke fun at myself, but I don't think I'd want to deliberately humiliate myself. Besides, I like to think I've gotten pretty good at playing actual instruments. I'd much rather play those instead. The thumbiano was my first love, but a childish one. You grow up and you move on. Hey, I've loved people too. Just not as much as my thumbiano. That thing would never cheat on me. No worries, boss. Sure. I hear you get up to a lot of adventures out there. Anything you'd like to share? Oh shit, I love that camera! A funny story. I once made a night vision lens out of crystal I got from a floater freezer's pus sack. I didn't have much use for the pus though. Anyways, that took a weird detour. What pictures did you take with that camera? Anything interesting? Oh yeah? That's kind of a weird thing to put on your bucket list if you ask me. But that might be the artist in me talking. We don't usually write songs about monuments to capitalism. Any other places catch your eye? A lot of history in that place from what I've heard. When you got to fight the power, it helps to have guns. Any other places catch your eye? No bigger trap for tourists and teenagers than a pre-war shopping center. Why visit a historic landmark when you can browse the menswear section at Big Steve's Sporting Goods? No, I'm kidding. I love malls. It's like a junkyard with more organization. Any other places catch your eye? Oh yeah. Wilderness hikes are always a good way to relax. I'd like to rent a cabin one day and finish a hold record. Someday. Any other places catch your eye? Castles are always fun. In another life, maybe I'd be a bard. Any other places catch your eye? In the Savage Divide, right? Oh man, when I heard about it, I thought the house was like a giant pumpkin. Nope, turns out it's an ordinary house. A lot of pumpkins around it though. Any other places catch your eye? Oh, I've been there. Personally, I'd rather go to the Waffle House on the other end of the building. Because if I have a choice between a house of scares and a house of waffles, I'm choosing the waffles every time, even if they haven't served any in ages. Any other places catch your eye? Nice. Photos are always a fun complement to a story. Not that you can't paint a picture with words, but it's nice sometimes to let an actual picture do the work. Oh my god, I heard about that! That was you? Man, that's crazy! I've dealt with some rowdy crowds playing on the road, but never on purpose. On the other hand, a Night Stalker isn't going to hit you where it hurts, emotionally. I almost feel like I can handle a physical pounding easier. can talk? I thought creatures like that just growled. Now I feel really bad for you. Hopefully you kicked its ass, though? Either way, there's one thing about it I don't get. Why play music? Why did that draw it out? You're right. To be honest, these days, I don't play for an audience. But I don't think the Sons of Dane were either. Out here, sound travels. Anyways, I appreciate the story. Next time I play a song, I'm going to think twice about who's listening. No worries, boss. Finally! It's Sam's time to shine. What do you need, boss? I can sell you some gear, give you a tune-up, or we can just shoot the shit. Not literally, though. I mean, I don't even have a gun, and I don't think you'll let me borrow yours. In a commode? Look, I was just making a joke. I was not prepared for you to take this to its literal conclusion. Next time, I'll remember to bring an outline. But yeah, I know what I can't do, and I know what I can. I guess my point is, we should stick with the latter. Funny you ask. I've always been good at tuning things. Doesn't matter if it's a piano, an engine, or even a person. Only thing I can't tune is a fish. Get it? Because you can't tune a... Forget it. Bad joke. What I'm trying to say is, I know a few tricks to get your mind centered, but the effects can be pretty random. I wouldn't say it's healing so much as it is getting your body to play the right chord. You're not broken, just slightly off key. But I don't know, why don't we try it out and see if it takes? It might not. Sure thing. How can I help? Yeah, you look a little off-center. It's probably all that weight you're carrying. It actually reminds me of a song I wrote about trusting your friends to take on your burdens. Because remember, you don't have to do it alone. I mean, for one, I'm here, and so is that rock over there. See? One big happy family. Sure thing. How can I help? Check it out. What do you need, boss?